Hey, what's up guys? Bodie here, BodieDavison.com, and I'm just starting this video, but check out this dog. What are you doing? That does not look comfortable, Hershey. Welcome to the video. So today's video, Teespring, top 5 facts before you start. So top 5 things you need to know before you get started with Teespring. Like, these are things that I've come across and things that as I've been building up this channel and going through all this print on demand stuff with you guys, I've learned along the way. So these are my top 5 for beginners facts that are gonna help you before you get started with all this stuff. So if you're new to the channel, check it out. I have like the print on demand playlist that I keep adding all these videos to. I've done over 30, probably 40 days straight of print on demand videos and been showing you guys everything I'm doing, everything you need to do to make money online. So make sure you check that out. Thank you so much to all you guys who are liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and hitting subscribe. So make sure you do. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so tip number 1. So my first tip is something that I've been teaching on this channel, and that is that just posting on Teespring isn't going to be enough for most people. So there's a lot of competition with print on demand. A lot of people want to get into it. That's why a lot of you guys are watching my videos. It seems like an easy way to make some money online, and it can be, and it can be very, very profitable. Like, you can make a lot of money. And it is quite easy, like uploading a design. There's so many different design makers that you can use that I've shown you guys on here, like Place It, which I have a link to that down below. And you can use like Typorama as an app, or WordSwag. There's a lot of different apps you can use for creating different designs, and it's quite easy to be able to do and quite cheap to get started, like super cheap. So there's a lot of competition. So my tip number 1 is Teespring's just not enough. So yes, if you just posted on Teespring and you maybe invested some money in ads and you maybe like had a little bit of luck, like with some really good designs, that'd be great. But my big thing is, and you'll see it over all of these videos, is you need to be on all of these print on demand websites. So Merch by Amazon, Teechip, what else is there? Redbubble, Sunfrog. Like, you need to be on all of these. This is something that I've been quite passionately talking about, and that's because I want you guys to succeed. So it's not enough to put up 100 designs on Teespring, which should be a minimum you're going for, by the way. You need to have over 100. So you need to have 100 on there and 100 of the same design on all these other ones. And then you've got 500, let's say, on the marketplace, and you're gonna have a way bigger chance of succeeding. Tip number 2. So second tip is make sure you actually do some research on your shirts. So this is a common question that I've been getting about people wanting me to review their stores and see where they're going wrong. And then I ask the question, did you do any research? Like, are these shirts selling, this type of shirt, in the marketplace? Is there much interest out there for this type of shirt? And then I've had a few responses where they didn't really look into it, and then they just thought it would be a good niche. This is something that I've done in the past, and this is, if you look in that Teespring fail video, I talk about my own personal experience when I launched a full-blown clothing company. Like, I went all out thinking that because I had a huge fitness following, I would just be able to start a fitness clothing brand, and I like these designs and everyone else will like them. But yeah, I have another video on the channel, which is like my massive brand fail. And I have all this stock still. I have stock of t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, hats, like so many things that I had got designed and then got ordered in bulk, and then it completely flopped. No one was interested. Like, I sold a few, of course, but compared to what I had imagined it as, I thought I was gonna be a millionaire and this was my thing. So this is my big tip. Make sure you do some research. Make sure this is like a niche that people are interested in, so that you know that they're going to want to buy your shirts when you put out your own version of these shirts on the marketplace. Make sure there's actually an interested, targeted audience. Okay, tip number 3. So third tip, and I've covered this quite a few times. I know you'll find it repetitive if you've been watching all the videos, but when you get on Teespring, a lot of people, they want to know why they're not coming up on the marketplace. And when you get onto Teespring, specifically Teespring, you have to do two things to be able to show up on the marketplace. So you have to sell some shirts, but you can't buy them yourself, so it can't be off your IP address. So you either have to sell some shirts by getting actual sales, or you need to get friends and family to buy some shirts, or whatever you need to do. Buy them from your work, which is at a different IP address. But yeah, obviously I recommend trying to get some sales. Like, I hope you get heaps of sales. But anyway, you need to do that. You need to sell some shirts, like 2 to 3 to 4. There's no specific number, but a few. And then you need to verify your payment details on Teespring, and then from then onwards, you can get on the marketplace. So that's tip number 3. I have covered a bit, and I know you guys will find it repetitive, but it's because so many beginners are watching these videos and they need to know these tips. All right, stay to the end. Okay, tip number 4. That was 3. 4. So tip number 4, if I knew what I was doing, tip number 4 is you can't be spamming all of your keywords and stuff into your listings. So I went through this the other day about optimizing your listings and getting discovered on Teespring. So if you're going to do that, this is a general rule for everything, by the way. This is a rule for me making YouTube videos. This is a rule for ranking on Google. It's pretty much a keyword, like an SEO thing where you cannot spam to try and rank well. Camera's just about to die. So you cannot spam to rank well. So what I mean by that is you can't just have keyword. Let's say that you're selling a vegan t-shirt, okay? You can't just have vegan shirt, vegan t-shirt, vegan tank. Like, you can't just spam keywords in your descriptions and in your titles. You can use them and like casually mention them throughout, and that's the smart way to do SEO on anything, and then it's going to get targeted for that keyword. But if you're just spamming, and if you're doing spammy things on Teespring as well, like limited edition, they don't like that, and things like that, exclusive, things like that, you got to be very careful with that, because they will find that spammy as well, and they will penalize your account. So this is just a general rule for the internet. Don't spam keywords anywhere, because it will penalize whatever you're doing. So whether you're ranking on Google with a website, whether you're ranking on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook, Facebook's very full on about spamming things. You will get your account banned. Tip number 5, I got it right that time. There's 5 fingers. So, tip number 5, don't go exactly copying someone's design. So I think a few people have got me wrong in a couple of these videos. I said you can model someone's shirt design or whatever design you see for inspiration, model that and create your own, is what I said. So I'm not saying go out and straight up copy designs and copy everything exactly how it is. You can get done for copyrights or trademarks with that stuff, especially with brands like Nike, etc. You cannot just use their brand and trademarks, things like that. You will get in trouble. So you might not get in trouble straight away, and you might sell some shirts, but down the line you'll probably get, you know, some sort of contact by email about whatever it comes across as, cease and desist. And yeah, you just don't want to go down that path, because these big companies especially have a lot more money than you, a lot more powerful lawyers than you, and you just don't want to play that game. So yeah, you can get design inspiration off Etsy and stuff with different shirts like I've shown you guys, and you can see something and reword it or whatever you want to do, but just don't copy exactly a design, especially when someone's like drawn it up themselves or whatever. So when it's words, you can mix the words around and make your own version of it to still be a similar sort of quote, but you cannot just straight up copy. So don't do that, guys. Then on that subject, so as a bonus, 5.5 for your tips here, make sure the designs are good. The designs have to be good. If the designs are just a trash design and like it doesn't look good, no one's going to buy that, even if it is a cool logo or a cool saying or whatever you come up with, you know, that's making them want to be part of what you've got going on. If it's not a good looking design, then it's just not going to sell. Like, it's pretty obvious, but some things aren't obvious to some people, I guess. But so those would be my top 5 big facts that I've come across before starting with Teespring. I hope that helps you guys out. Please give the video a like. Please comment below. I love engaging with you guys. The more comments, the better. Then I can talk back and we can like chat about everything and get to know each other and build up this community. Please hit subscribe on that note. Thanks very much. I'll see you guys in the next video.